Would you look at that, an update. Hey guys, and welcome back to the IroncladLion channel. I've been away from my computer and any internet for the last week, so I unfortunately have not been able to make any new content. What I was informed of though is that there was a small patch for Conqueror's Blade on July 15th, which I was away for. I always like to look at patch notes, so we're going to go through them together. To start off with, there is a unit kill score, which has been added to the end of game screen. This seems to just be a nice number to summarize how effective a particular unit was. It'd be nice to know exactly how this is calculated, but it's good to see regardless. Otherwise, we've got clearer prompts being added to various UI elements, and some adjusted crafting formula for kits and artilleries. Oh, that's funny. In Yazoo Pass and Fort Warson within Longting. Houses can adjust Fort Fief resources, collection privileges, and let's see, what else do we have here? Ranged resist has been changed to reduce ranged damage taken, a nice wording change for clarification. Some glaive rune adjustments, pay attention to these if you are a glaive player. Dual blade rune Rat Obscura will now only trigger once every 10 seconds so it can't get spammed. And then leather rolls and steel ingots can be donated for 1 value each to the garrison quartermaster, although I still recommend buying and selling horse armor. Overall, some nice tweaks and changes. This is the main meat of this update, is a pile of buffs to the pike. Since the pike did feel somewhat weak, these are nice to see. Mounted right click will do more blunt damage, and this dismount attack can be chained together with other skills. The dismount attack will also now do a flat 460 blunt damage in addition to the 200% base blunt. 2 welcome changes to the Wandering Dragon escape ability. The first use will now grant 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds, making the first use, well, actually useful. Then the third and final use of Wandering Dragon will now send enemy units flying while knocking back heroes. This is a very welcome change, as I noticed that the pike would get trapped between enemy units very easily. So this will knock them all away while you backflip to safety. Buff durations of Brutal as Wind and Shock Attack have been increased by 1, which gives you a little more room to actually use set buffs. Using the final phase of a skill won't slap a 3-second cooldown anymore, which is really nice, because that felt rather odd. This means you should be able to use your base skills more often and reliably. And then to finish off the pike buffs, multi-target damage was increased from 25% to 40%. This is pretty huge actually, as you'll be dealing 15% more damage to multiple targets, which lets the pike more effectively fight groups of enemy units. Bug fixes. These overall are some nice bug fixes. Nothing too crazy here, but makes me happy to see. Like the Polak Slow Strike's 3rd hit not registering. That's good that that's fixed, because that's broken, so good bug fixes. So check which weapon fixes apply to you here. Units. This was something that certainly needed to get fixed, was the Cudgel Monks being level 0 when you got their temporary contract. I'm guessing this was because of all the recent changes to auxiliaries, so now they should be level 8 instead of 0, because who is going to use a level 0 unit that they can't even gain experience on? Although now it looks rather silly in many people's barracks, as they have a 3-day contract in addition to the fully unlocked unit. For Miscellaneous, these are really minor bug fixes that most people probably wouldn't even notice, and it's mostly fixing Season 8 content. So to summarize all these notes, lots of Season 8 bugs getting fixed, and several nice buffs to the pike. While I'm still not very good with the pike yet, I look forward to testing out these changes to it. It's good to be back, and I can't wait to get back to creating more videos for Season 8. I have a lot of footage to capture, so my new seasonal unit guides are still a few weeks out. I also want to create the best guides I can for you all, so quality over quantity. Bear with me here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'm IroncladLion, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to keep doing patch note videos, or anything else you'd be interested in seeing. I only take on projects I know I have time for, but it's always nice to know what you all want to watch. And if you're on US West or NA West, you'll probably see me out in the front line in a siege game, field battle, whatever it is. So I'll see you all out there. Take care.